I have issues with violations of the Second Amendment. I was born and raised in New York City, the Bronx to be specific. If you know anything about the Bronx, it's where tough people are born and bred. We are built for adversity. When you're from the Bronx, you just built a little different. Certain things that would shock and scare and make the average person cower, we're just like, oh, that's every day where I'm from. So, because that's the context in which I come from, where crime is high, prostitution is high, drug use is high, raping and robbing is high, I like the ability to be able to arm myself and protect myself by using the right that the Second Amendment affords me, which is to bear arms. I don't want to bear arms because I want to be out here committing crime. I'm a Christian. So because I'm a Christian, I obey the law and I submit myself under that law because I understand that laws and law and order is good. However, I recognize as a Christian, because I understand the depravity of man and the sinfulness of our human heart, I know that Pookie and Ray Ray and even Jim Bob may not mean me well wishes. So therefore, I keep God's word in my heart and my 9 on my hip. In this country, because we're governed by the Constitution, that is my legal right as a citizen. But the Democrats, they want gun control. And what they want to do is they want to lie to you and say, right, we don't want to take your guns. I'm sorry. We just want to control them. And we want to just keep the guns out of certain people's hands. But the way they do that is by enacting or attempting to enact legislation that puts all these roadblocks in your way so that the right to bear arms to protect yourself, you don't get that right. But somehow the criminals manage to get their hands on the guns. And in fact, when they break the law with those guns, you have Democrats actually championing the idea of no cash bail. They let the criminals out, but the citizens who want to arm themselves against the criminals, they can't have guns. Why? Because Democratic government believes that you don't know what's best for you. We know what's best for you, and you need us to tell you what's good for you. So, why are you voting Democrat? I'm trying to understand how people who claim to believe the Bible, and more than that, the ones who share my ethnic image, who claim to believe the Bible and who claim to love Black people, why do you vote for politicians whose policies are the exact opposite of things that are going to help your community, but do things that in fact hurt your community? I can't be a Democrat because I kind of like the things that I work hard for, and I don't mean any harm to anybody, but I don't need people rolling up on my property trying to hurt me or my family, because I love me and I love my family and I want to protect them, right? So just like Jesus sent the apostles with a sword, my 9, my 38, my shotgun, all of those, that's my sword. Why would I vote for someone that wants to take away my ability to be armed with my sword for protection?